Hi everyone, thanks for joining us. We are here live at the Hamilton Ice Arena here in Columbus, Indiana. Thank you so much for joining us. We're getting a little bit of a late start here as the game before us just went a little bit longer than anticipated. So the Zamboni just pulled off the ice and these kids are getting ready to get on there for their 3-minute warm-ups to get this game going. We're running a little bit behind right now, so thank you for being patient. The game before us went a little bit longer than anticipated, so we are going to get this game going here shortly. They're getting ready to start their 3-minute warm-up as soon as those doors shut here on the ice. They are officially shut now, so these kids are ready to get their 3-minute warm-up going on. Thank you for joining us today. We are live here from the Hamilton Ice Arena in Columbus, Indiana, where your 12U Junior Field White team are getting ready to take on the 12U team of the Columbus Flames here at the Hamilton Ice Arena in Columbus, Indiana. I am your announcer, Katie Poole, and you are watching live on the KPN. Thank you for joining us. This is the second of 2 games here that these kids have played today here against Columbus. The first game, it was a back and forth game all morning long. They ended up coming off with a win with a 6-5 victory over Columbus. So some really great hockey being played out here by both of these teams today. Great goaltending on both ends as well. Last night, they did have 2 games up against the South Indy Sharks where these kids were a little bit slow off the start with that first game, losing 2-0, but they came back quickly in that second game and ended up winning that second game by a fair margin. So that was really good to see on that. All right, we got 1:50 left to go here in this warm-up period, so let's go ahead and start with our lineup for today. Today's lineup for the 12U Indy Fuel Junior Fuel White team versus the 12U team of the Columbus Flames. Number 98, Matthew Beaupre. Number 19, Quint Burgess. Number 5, Luke Detamore. Number 47, Chris Falcione. Number 9, Charlie Farb. Number 11, Ryan Fleming. Number 10, Sarah Greener. Number 2, Tyler Hublar. Number 16, Artem Kirzner. Number 12, Henry Kleinke. Number 65, Charlie Mcnary. Number 24, Chase Poole. Number 15, Owen Seaman. Number 21, AJ Smith. Number 70, Finn Smith. Number 88, Kaleb Whitesell. And in goal, number 29, Dalton Dream Crusher Giddings. So like I said earlier, the game before us was a back and forth game the entire time. It was a couple goals. Let's see here. Let's go over the stats from the first game. The first game, we had 3 goals in that first period. 1 from Charlie Farb, assisted by Owen Seaman. The second goal was a no goal on that. It was called back, so the official second goal was scored by number 2, Tyler Hublar, with the assist from Henry Kleinke. The third goal in that first period came from, it says, number 21, AJ Smith, unassisted. Then in the second period, we had 1 goal scored by number 5, Luke Detamore, assisted by Charlie Farb. 2 goals in the third period, 1 by number 21, AJ Smith, unassisted, and the last game-winning goal, or the go-ahead goal, from Charlie Farb, number 9, assisted by Tyler Hublar. We had 2 penalties called on us during that first game, and they were both for tripping penalties, so definitely an improvement from last night's games where the penalties were very predominant. So we're getting ready to start this second game here now, so let's see who we've got coming in for the face-off. The coaches have made some small line changes for this game here. It looks like Farb is going to be in with Seaman and Whitesell left and right. Greener and Poole in on defense. The Fuel win that face-off, and Greener's going to take the puck here on the near side. She sends it deep into the Flame zone as they chase it down. They take it around the back side of the net. Whitesell's going to chase it down over on the far side. Poole up at the top of the blue line, tries to keep it in, but isn't able to do that. So he's able to stop it, gets it turned around over to Kaleb Whitesell. Whitesell trying to keep possession of it, and it gets flipped out into mid-ice. Whitesell sends it in deep into the Flame zone. It's going to come around that far side corner where they're going to try and get it cleared out. Poole loses his footing, but is able to kick that puck up high in the air. We've got Mcnary out on the ice now. Mcnary substituting in for Greener. And he sends it back into the Flame zone. However, we have offsides for the Fuel. In for the faceoff now is Beaupre with Hublar and Detamore left and right. Falcione and Mcnary now in on defense. Hublar overskates that puck as the Flames are trying to get it into the Fuel zone. They lob it towards Giddings, not able to get to it. Detamore and Mcnary fighting for it there in the corner, chasing it down. Mcnary sends it up the ice over to Hublar, ricochets off of the boards, and Hublar's not able to keep his stick down on it, but Fuel are able to clear with Detamore chasing it down. Beaupre fighting for it as well. Gets across center ice, but he's going to draw the penalty for tripping here at 10 minutes and 44 seconds left to go here in the first period. All right, the Fuel are going on a 2-minute power play here now. So we've got Burgess in for the faceoff with Kleinke and AJ on right and left. Finn Smith and Fleming in on defense. As the Flames win that faceoff, it is a great play by Finn Smith to get it knocked back out of play. It gets it back over to Kleinke. Kleinke gets it over into the Flame zone, but not able to get it deep enough. Kleinke again with the puck, sends it in, and the Fuel are going to chase it down in the near side corner. Flames are going to cycle around the backside of the net. Fuel are trying to close that gap there, but not able to as the Flames make a run for it. Finn Smith now in position to stop them. They get a shot on goal, and it is a great save by Dalton Giddings. Face-off coming just to the left of Giddings now. It is Farb in for the face-off. Farb gets it over to the side there, sends it over to Poole. Poole's going to get it around the near side here to Owen Seaman. Owen Seaman has the puck here. Now overskates it as that puck comes loose. It is Greener that kicks it back up against the boards, and it is Detamore that is trying to get it, Farb that's trying to get it up and out of there. Farb's able to kick it back into the Columbus zone as that puck comes back out to center. Fuel have got to get back on sides. Greener flings it around back to the edge there. Poole trying to chase it down as the Columbus Flames use the boards to ricochet it out and around. Greener's going to come up with that puck, and they're going to come up with being offsides. 9 minutes, 36 seconds left to go here. 52 seconds left to go in the power play for the Fuel. Beaupre now in for the faceoff with Hublar and Detamore left, right. Falcione and Mcnary now in on defense. As Detamore gets it, he tries to play it up against the boards and get it deep into the Columbus zone, but he's not able to get it in there, so he gets it, flings it around now as Columbus is going to chase it down on the near side corner. Mcnary not able to stop it at the blue line. That's going to give Columbus the chance to get up there and get out of there. Quick line change coming out by the Fuel, and it allowed for AJ Smith to get a skate on that puck, which was able to stop that drive by Columbus. So here we go. It is Columbus taking it into the Fuel zone. They're driving it through traffic, and it's taken away by Quint Burgess, who tries and flips it up into the air. Columbus comes back up with that puck, and we've got 5 seconds left to go in this power play for the Fuel. Columbus is now back at full strength as they come through the side here. Kleinke tries to grab that puck, but not able to get a lot of momentum on it. Finn Smith around the backside of the Fuel goal, takes it around and looking for where he can pass it to. He passes it up to Burgess. Burgess able to send it cross ice over to Kleinke. Kleinke not able to keep his stick down, but is able to then pop it in deep into the Flame zone as they fight for it along the edge. Finn Smith defending that blue line. Can't stop it with his skate as it pops loose. And here come the Flames coming out. They're going to give him a hard time. Shot on goal. Shot on goal by Columbus. Giddings thought he had it, and it dropped from his glove and bounced down into the net. So at 8 minutes, 10 seconds left of the first period, the Flames are on the board with a score of 1-0. All right, Farb now in for the faceoff. Seaman and AJ left, right. Greener and Poole in on defense. Farb wins the faceoff, gets it over to Poole. Poole sends it up down the ice to, it's Whitesell. Whitesell has the puck. He's driving in, passes it up to Farb. Farb swings around to try and get a shot on goal. Not able to get it, but there's a scrum in front of the net, and Columbus comes up with the puck, driving it back down to center ice. Columbus takes it across the blue line, gets it into the fuel zone. They get pushed out on the outside by Poole. Poole able to steal that puck away and get it down the ice to Whitesell. Whitesell gets it out into the center ice where he's fighting with it with Columbus. He drops that puck, and here it comes again. Poole steps up to try and get it deflected. He does, so Greener's going to chase it down around the back side of the net. Greener not able to keep possession of the puck, but is able to step up and get it popped out. The puck stays into the fuel zone as the Flames are going to chase it down. Poole gets in there fast to get it away, sends it up along the boards over to Owen Seaman. Seaman trying to get to it, and it gets knocked out into center ice and draws the Flames off sides. 7 minutes, 13 seconds left to go here in this first period. The Flames take an early lead with the score of 1-0. Beaupre in for the faceoff. Hublar and Detamore now in on that offensive line. Change in defense leads you to Falcione and McNary. Falcione tries to double back around the backside of the net, loses possession of the puck, and the Fuel are waiting for that puck to come to them. They just can't stand there and wait. Falcione sends it up to Hublar. Hublar not able to get to it. Columbus sends that puck towards Giddings, not able to get it into the net, and the Fuel get it cleared as it's going to come down all the way to the Flame zone, and it is icing, which means that we got to come all the way back. Burgess now in for the faceoff. Kleinke and AJ now in on that one. Burgess not able to keep possession of that one as that puck goes wild right next to Giddings. He decides it's best just to drop and cover on that one. All right, here we go again. Here we go. Burgess gets that puck out to this side. Flames trying to get it cleared out on the near end boards. Here comes Kleinke. Kleinke's got the puck. He misses the puck. Sends it now up against the boards where the Flames send it towards the net. Here it comes over to Giddings, and a heck of a save by Dalton Giddings. Wow. It was a fast shot and a fast glove to save. Changing line here now. We've got Farb in for the faceoff now. Flames win that faceoff, and it's chased down by Owen Seaman. Seaman's going to try and get it skate it down the way, but Columbus steps up to take that puck away. Columbus gets it back into the fuel zone as they're driving down the way. Seaman's all over him. Comes around. Another shot on goal and another drop and cover by Dalton Giddings. I can definitely do that, Ginny. All right. Farb in again for the faceoff. Farb with Seaman and Whitesell. It is Greener and Poole in on defense as the Flames not able to keep it into their zone. Owen Seaman's going to take it away down the ice. Tries a cross-ice pass, not able to get to it. Flames get it cycled back to him. Seaman throws it right in front of the net. That puck is loose all over the place, and the Flames are the one who comes up with it. Sarah Greener retrieves it at the center ice, gets it over to Poole. Poole looking to send it back across the way, gets it over to Owen Seaman. Seaman rushing it down the way, gets it over to the right-hand side. Shot on goal, and it is wide left. It is a rebound, and it is a drop and cover by the Columbus goalie. 5 minutes, 25 seconds left to go here in this first period. The Flames took an early lead with the score of 1-0. here at the Hamilton Ice Center in Columbus, Indiana. Change in lines. We've got Beaupre in now with Hublar and Detamore as they come around the edge there. It is Falcione and McNary now on defense. McNary not able to get it cleared or not able to keep it in as that puck gets bounced high all over the place. Here come the Flames. They are starting in from the outside. Oh, and Falcione gets moved out of position as the Fuel go after it. It is Hublar that comes up with the puck. Hublar's going to drive to the left-hand side, gets it into the Flame zone. He gets pushed out to the edge, looking to try and get it around, at least get it away from something. No one's in there to give him a hand, and the Flames, of course, are going to come up with that puck. They cycle around the back side of the net, and here comes Kleinke now up on the right-hand side to try and stop it. McNary can't keep it in the zone as it bounces over his stick and back to center ice. Beaupre on a little bit of defense to try and stop him, and they're able to draw the Flames off sides. 4 minutes, 36 seconds left to go. Flames are leading with a score of 1-0. Burgess again for the faceoff. Burgess not able to win that faceoff, but it's able to go over to AJ Smith. Smith passes it back to Finn Smith, over to Henry Kleinke. Kleinke overskates the puck, not able to keep his stick down on the ice, and it comes back over here into the Fuel zone where Finn Smith is fighting for it up here up against the boards. The puck comes loose, and the Columbus are going to try and get to it again, and it's stuck at center ice. Burgess trying to go after it as well. Here comes Finn Smith, hopping up along the edge there, looking to try and get to it as it goes over towards that center line. Flames drive it down into the Fuel zone, deep around into the far corner, looking to wrap around, not able to keep his full possession, gets a centering pass on it, shot on goal. Was deflected by Giddings. Deflected by Giddings. AJ Smith or Fleming tried to give him a hand on it, but Giddings was down and they were able to just lob it up and over his pads there. So the Flames take a 2-0 lead over the Fuel right now. All right, in for the faceoff, Farb with Seaman and Whitesell on left and right, Greener and Poole in on defense as Farb wins that faceoff, tries to get it pushed through over into the Flame zone, not able to keep it in there, so the Flames are going to get away with it once again. Great job there by Sarah Greener to knock it out of play, and Owen Seaman's going to drive it down the ice. He takes a centering shot on it, goes in, takes a shot on goal, and it's wide left. Around the far side, Whitesell's trying to keep up with it, trying to catch up. Poole in on defense to try and challenge him. Poole able to get it knocked away along with Kaleb Whitesell, and the Flames come back in again. Owen Seaman has the opportunity to drive it down one more time, and he does. He gets it past the blue line, going in on center, takes it to the right-hand side. It's deflected by the Flames goalie. There's scrum for the puck around the backside of the net. Again, Owen Seaman with that puck again, and it's a drop and cover by the Flames goalie. All right, there's a lot of yelling on the bench right now for that, or on the ice right now, saying that that should have been a goal, but they're not saying anything on it. 3 minutes, 9 seconds left to go here in this first period. Fuel are trailing 2-0. Fuel win that face-off. Oh, but no one's there to pick up that center spot, so McNary's going to have to chase it down. Tries to pass it across ice over to Detamore. Detamore kicks it up in mid-air, but not able to keep it anywhere. The Fuel get all bunched there in the center. The Flames are going to lob it up and over into the Fuel zone as the Flames go driving in. It is Hublar that gets it cleared from the area and is able to draw the Flames off sides. 2 minutes, 43 seconds left to go here in this first period. Beaupre in again for the face-off. Detamore up top. Beaupre gets it over to Detamore. Detamore sends it back over to the side to Falcione. Falcione over to Hublar. Hublar's driving it down the ice, gets it past the blue line, trying to drive through traffic, but there are just too many Flames there. Shot on goal by the Fuel. No goal.
Second time in a row, he's going this way. Back of the net.
All right, here we go now. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left to go. Whitesell now in to take that face-off. He's got Finn Smith back behind it. Puck gets past Finn Smith, and they're racing to get to it. It is Fleming that gets it, wings it over to the corner where the Flames are going to pick it up. Fuel try and get to it. That great reach out there by Whitesell to stop it, but it gets over into the stick of the Flames. Comes around the backside. Whitesell's going to take it again. He's looking to go around the far side. Got Fleming and Finn Smith in front of the net. Whitesell's going to take it away. He breaks away to the left-hand side. He's going in fast. He goes in to try and get a shot on goal. Not able to get it through traffic as it gets deflected by the Flames goalie. Again, Flames try and get it stopped at the top of the blue line, and Fleming sends it back in deep. It's stuck around the backside of the net where Kleinke and Whitesell are fighting to keep it. Fleming again tosses it back in over to the side, and Fuel not able to stop it. Whitesell again sends it to the bottom of the blue line over to Finn Smith. Finn Smith knocks it back over to him. Whitesell goes in, takes a shot on goal, and it is wide. Again, there's a scrum in front of the net. They're looking to try and push that in. That puck comes loose as the Flames are going to send it around the far side corner. It is Fleming there on the edge there. Gonna let them go past on it as Whitesell comes up with the puck here at center ice. Flames are going to take it back away again, and we've got Finn Smith with the Flames again, centering pass by the Flames, not able to make anything happen as there was no one in front of the net to get to it. Whitesell sends it up down the cross ice over to Kleinke. Kleinke, now we got a shortage on the Fuel side as they got caught up in a change. Shot on goal by the Flames, not able to get enough power on it. And 8 takes a fall, takes down Farb with them, and they're flying sticks everywhere. Farb ends up with that puck, and he's going to drive it down the way, looking to see who he's got out there. He's got Kleinke on the ice. He is just going to go ahead and make a drive for himself. He goes, takes it out wide to the right-hand side, goes in, tries a cross-ice pass, but there's no one there to pick it up. Greener not able to get her stick out there to pick it up as it's going to come back down here to the Fuel zone. Greener's going to get her own puck back again on that. 25 seconds left to go here in this first period as she sends it over to Seaman. Seaman not able to keep his... or wasn't able to keep his stick down on the puck. He's got 17 seconds left to go. Seaman's driving down the ice, centering pass over to his teammate, not able to get to it as there's a scrum right behind the side of the net there, and it is a drop and cover by the goalie. Poole and Greener in on defense right now with Detamore and Burgess in on the faceoff. Fuel are able to get to it. Sarah Greener takes a shot right off the faceoff, not able to do anything. Seaman does the wraparound pass over to center, but time has already expired. So that takes us to the end of the first period where the Fuel are currently trailing the Columbus Flames with the score of 2-0. Thank you for joining us today here, as this is the second of 2 games that the Fuel are taking on the Columbus Flames here today at the Hamilton Ice Arena in Columbus, Indiana. These 2 teams have been playing against each other quite a bit this season, and it is really exciting to kind of watch these 2 teams and how they have grown over this past season. Join us next weekend as we are heading to South Bend for a tournament. And you will find us playing games on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday for the holidays. So please join us online here on Facebook Live, and that's where you will be able to watch the games. I'll get a schedule posted here in a little bit once we get everything all finalized. So hopefully you guys will be able to join in and watch some fun, and maybe we can take home some hardware next weekend. You never know. All right, we're getting ready to start this second period here. 12 minutes on the clock. Getting ready for a new, brand new period here. If you notice this time around, there have been some changes in the lineup on both offense and defense. So if I do mess up the names, I do apologize. I'm still trying to figure out how they're changing things up right now. So just hang in there with me. Giddings makes his way to the net, and we've got, looks like we got McNary coming out and Falcione in on the defensive pairing. We've got Beaupre, Detamore, and AJ in on the faceoff. Beaupre wins that faceoff, tries to fling it around into the Flame zone, but not able to do so. Falcione is going to chase it down around the corner and looks to swing it back over up against the board to Hublar. Hublar in on that one, gets it over to Beaupre. Beaupre gets it out of the zone, center ice, tries to get it passed over to Detamore, not able to make it through traffic, but it's good enough to draw the Flames off sides as they drive it down into the Fuel zone. Thank you, Miss Ginny. I appreciate it. All right, in for the face-off now. Again, Beaupre with Detamore and Hublar. Change in line. We've got the pairing of Fleming and Finn Smith now in on defense. Finn Smith chases it down along the side, uses the boards to get it up the way to Detamore. Beaupre takes that puck over, sends it across ice to Ty Hublar. Hublar going in, sends it towards the net, and it is just wide. Again, Detamore getting to it as well. Takes a hard hit into the wall, and number 4 from the Columbus Flames is going to draw the penalty on that one. So here we go. Luke Detamore down on the ground right now. So we're going to take a timeout, or just take a timeout on the ice to step away and make sure everything is okay. Detamore's movement on the ground. He's getting up on his own power. Good job for Luke Detamore. Well done. He is a little bit slow getting up, but it looks like he just ran it. That looks like he got the wind knocked out of him when he went right into that board there. So 11 minutes, 16 seconds left to go here in this second period. The Fuel are getting ready to go on a power play here now. Face-off is coming just to the right of the Columbus goal. Farb's going to be in for the face-off along with Seaman and Burgess. We've got Greener and Poole in on defense. Farb wins that face-off. Sarah Greener's going to chase it down. She looks to see where she can send it. She can't get it down, and the puck pops back out to center as Greener and Flames get caught up in a whole lot of a mess there. Columbus can't get possession of that puck, but neither can the Fuel at this point. Greener is going to be able to chase it down along the side. She's going to cycle it around the back side of the net. She doubles back and sends it up the boards to Burgess. Burgess not able to get it cleared from the zone as it comes back to the middle of the blue line. The stop by Charlie Farb there at center ice makes it so that they can get through. Fuel get across that blue line. It's Quint Burgess going in for it. He looks to try and drive it in, but no way, as that puck is dropped and covered by the Columbus goalie. A minute 21 left to go here in this power play for the Fuel, and the faceoff is going to come just to the right of net. It is going to be Whitesell now in to take that faceoff with AJ Smith and Kleinke on left and right. We got Falcione, McNary in now on defense. Oh, Falcione loses his footing, not able to get that puck moved. They try and get it cleared. That puck's going to come down to the side there. And it is icing, so we all know what that means. It's going to come all the way back. Beaupre in now for the face-off with Detamore and Hublar in. Fleming and Finn Smith now on that defensive pair. Finn Smith is going to step up. He's going to shovel pass it backwards behind the backside of the Flames net. Flames are going to send it up across the near side boards. It is Fleming that keeps it in, sends it over to the far side corner. Beaupre is going to look to see who he's got. He sends it up, tries to shovel it up over to Hublar, not able to make it, and the Flames are going to take it away as they are going to send it down the ice all the way to the end. It's going to be icing again on the Flames, so it's going to come all the way back. All right, Farb now in for the faceoff with Seaman and Burgess in left and right. We've got Greener Poole in on the defensive pair. Here comes Farb for that faceoff. Farb wins that faceoff, gets it back into the near side corner. Greener keeps it on that blue line, flings it back around to the side. Farb looking to keep it in play, and he does. He gets it up against that corner, flings it over, centering pass, but the Flames are going to take it away. Flames get it away. They have a pass over to center ice, and it's picked up by Poole. He's chasing it down along the edge. He's looking to see where he can send it. He's going to double around to the side and get it sent up against the boards. Poole gets it over to Seaman. Seaman's gonna skate straight down the ice, looking to see where he can get to it. Takes a shot on goal, and it's deflected by the goalie as the Flames get it back up against the side. Poole gets it stopped at the blue line. Greener's gonna throw it in towards goal, and the goalie's gonna stop and drop and pick that puck up. 9 minutes, 18 seconds left to go here in this second period. The Fuel are still trailing with a score of 2-0, and there's 2 seconds left to go on the power play for the Fuel. Whitesell in again now for the face-off. AJ and Kleinke. McNary gets that face off, takes a shot towards the goal, and it's deflected off of the back pads of the Flames player as the Flames are going to pick it up. Flames are offside now, so it's going to be another face-off here for the Fuel. That could have been very, very bad. Very bad indeed. All right, Whitesell in for the face-off. Here we go. Whitesell in for the face-off. He kicks it back over to the side to Falcione. Falcione trying to get it up over to Kleinke. Kleinke not able to get his stick in there on time to win that puck back as it comes around the near side boards. Fuel are going to drive it up the near side corner here. It is caught up in the sticks of the Flames players, and it's kicked out to center ice. It is AJ Smith. He is driving it down the way. He takes it to center, kicks it over to the near side boards, fighting for it up against the corner as it gets popped back out here to the bottom of the blue line. It is Whitesell. He's racing to get to it. Fuel defense get it pushed outside as it goes around the backside and hits it over in the corner. The Fuel are going to try and get it, drive it down the way, but they're taking it around the front of the net. Double back by Whitesell, gets it across that blue line finally and sends it over to AJ Smith. Smith has got to chase it down here in the corner, but it's icing on the Fuel. So that means we got to go all the way back down there. 8 minutes, 13 seconds left to go here in this second period. Fuel are trailing with a score of 2-0. Beaupre in for the faceoff. He wins it. He gets it back over to this side to Detamore. Detamore tries to get it cleared out of the way, but the Fuel and the Flames are fighting it out over on the left side of Giddings. That puck pops out back to center ice, so the Flames have got to recover on that and regroup because they are all offsides. It is the referee that was in the way on that one, and so he took a nice puck to the leg on it. Flames Fuel try and get it cleared, but they're not able to. Detamore sends it up against the boards, and the Flames are trying to get it back in that area. But here comes Ty Hublar. He kicks it into the Flames zone where he is fighting for it hard up against that shot on goal, and it's deflected high off the stick of the goalie. Again, the Flames are fighting for it in the corner. Here comes Detamore. Detamore trying to get his stick wrapped around it. Whitesell trying to give him a hand on it. It is Fleming tries to send it in towards the net, and the Flames are going to pick it off here in the corner. The Flames try and stop it, but not able to get to it. Beaupre tries to pass it across the ice, and the Flames are going to send it down all the way to the end, and we're going to have icing again on the Flames. So everybody say it with me now. It's going to come all the way back. All right. Farb in for the face-off now. Burgess, Seaman with Poole and Greener in on the defensive pair. Greener steps it up, tries to get it over to Burgess. That puck comes flying back out to Greener. Greener gets it sent over here to Seaman. Puck is stuck up against the boards as they are fighting for it here down in front of us. It's Seaman and Farb trying to get it kicked out of the way, and here comes Burgess to give him a hand, and it looks like it is all over the place. That puck pops loose and gets past Poole, but Greener tries to shovel pass it back into the zone, and Columbus is going to go into it. Poole is chasing his way up there, trying to cut that route off, and we're going to have a penalty come up against the Fuel. All right, that is against number 9, Charlie Farb. 2-minute penalty for him on that one. So now the Fuel have got to kill this penalty now. Changing lineup going over there for Beaupre and AJ Smith out on the ice now. Beaupre's going to take that face off. Beaupre gets it over to the side to Greener. Greener hits it back over to Poole. Poole shovels it around to the far near side corner where it's able to be picked up by AJ Smith. AJ Smith fighting for it up against the boards. Gets it out, cleared from the zone, back into center, and it's going to be clear as the Flames are able to get back on sides. Flames are fighting with Greener at this point to try and get through it as the Flames take a drive towards there. Shot on goal and a great deflection by Giddings as it comes over to the far side corner. It is Poole again on the edge. Gets it over to Beaupre. Beaupre trying to get it cleared but not able to get it out past that blue line. Poole tries to get that puck out of the way. Backhanded shot, great pickoff by Beaupre. Beaupre looks at it. He gets it sent down to center ice. It's going to come all the way down this way. Oh, that was very, very close as it is out icing on the Fuel. So we're going to come all the way back. 5 minutes, 54 seconds left to go here in this second period. The Fuel are currently on a penalty kill with 1:16 left to go on that. Charlie Farb incurred the penalty on that. And the Fuel are trailing the Flames with a score of 2-0. Puck is loose in front of Giddings over on the side as Columbus is trying to fight it, trying to keep it under control. The Fuel are going to come up with it as it is Whitesell that has it, shovels it back out to center ice. I'm sorry, not Whitesell has it. It was Falcione has it, gets it shoveled over to Whitesell. Whitesell working his way down the boards with it. Great job by Kaleb Whitesell. He's going to go in, gets that puck taken away from him, but he's looking to try and get that back. He's fighting for it up along the corner. He's got McNary here ready to go for him. No one over on the far side to receive it. Kleinke steps up to try and send it back in. No Fuel players over there to grab it either as it comes back around to the side. Here it comes again. Kleinke over up that top, sends it back in deep into the Flames zone as the Flames are going to try and cycle it back around. Whitesell is trying to get him to stop. That puck gets flung high up into the air, and that puck gets past Henry. McNary tries to get to it on time, and it's going to come across the edge. We're not going to have any icing coming around as it comes around the far side. Kleinke tries to get to it. Columbus has the stick on that puck, and he is coming around the side. McNary loses his stick. Flames going in again. Quick shot off the goal. There, draw. Giddings out of position, and the Fuel are able to get him out of the way. Great job by Giddings. Whitesell's got the puck. He's looking to try and get it down the zone. He does, gets it into Columbus's zone. It is a fight right now with that tie. Hublar now. We're back at full strength, and we are offsides from the Fuel. 4 minutes, 26 seconds left to go in this second period. The Fuel are trailing the Flames with a score of 2-0. Beaupre now in for the faceoff. Hublar and Detamore left, right with Finn Smith and Fleming in on defense as Smith sends it in deep to the Flames zone. Flames are going to retrieve it around the back side of the net. Detamore in to get it up here on the corner, but the Flames are going to come up with it. Flames are going to race it down the way. It is Fleming and Finn Smith again. They pass it out to the far left. They try and circle in. Shot on goal, and it's a dropping save by Dalton Giddings. 4 minutes, 3 seconds left to go here in this second period. Fuel still trail the Flames with a score of 2-0. Change in line again on the Fuel side. So we've got Farb coming in with Burgess. Farb, Burgess, and Seaman. Here they go. Fuel can't win that face-off, and they get a quick shot off on goal, and it is deflected by Giddings. Greener in there trying to get that puck stopped. Not able to get, she's getting mugged over there in the corner, and it is Owen Seaman who comes up with that puck there at the blue line. He's going to drive it down the ice. He's taking it down the way. Puck gets stopped at the blue line. Charlie Farb picks it up again. He's going to drive from the left or from the right here. Centering pass over to Burgess. Burgess can't get his stick on it in time. Another shot on goal, and it is flying up in the air. Charlie Farb's going to try and get to it. Gets it around to the corner. Owen Seaman's going to chase it down. Sends it in again to center. Farb tries to get to it, and that puck goes flying over to the side. Greener keeps it in up against the boards. Tries to get it back in deeper down the way there. She's got it stuck up against the boards and is pinned at this point. Burgess comes up with the puck. It comes around the edge. Burgess flings it towards the goal. It goes up in the air, and the goalie for Columbus is able to snatch it out of midair. Wow, 3 minutes, 4 seconds left to go here in the second period. Fuel tried everything they could to get a goal in on that one, but it just did not happen. Whitesell in again on the faceoff. Smith and Kleinke left right with McNary and Falcione in on defense. Falcione shot off of that faceoff and just deflected over the pad of the goalie. Again, the Fuel trying to wrap around shot on it. AJ Smith not able to get to it as it comes up here down on the way. It is McNary that tries to keep it in. It is back and forth on that one. McNary comes with the puck, sends it towards center ice as it gets caught up in the way. Columbus is going to come up with that puck here as McNary gets it out of the zone. McNary tries to keep it in the zone, and it draws the Fuel offsides. 2 minutes, 33 seconds left to go here in this second period. Finn Smith in now with Fleming for the defensive pair with Detamore. Beaupre in for the face-off and AJ Smith up top. I'm sorry, Ty Hublar up top. Finn Smith tries to get it over to Hublar. Hublar, it's not able to get to it as it got stuck in traffic. Here go the Flames. They take it back down into the fuel zone, and Detamore steps up to try and take that puck away. Beaupre again tries to get it cleared from the zone, and he does with a little bit of help from the Flames player. Flames have it along the far side. Great job by Ty Hublar to take that puck away. He's racing down the side, sends it towards the goal. Then it gets caught up behind the net. Hubler's going to go after it again. He just needs to get it to Beaupre. Oh, no one there to get to it. As they come up with it, Columbus takes it out of the zone and is going to drive it down the way. 1:54 left to go in this second period. Hublar again tries to fight for it. He's getting in there, and that puck comes loose along the edge. Columbus tries to keep it in the fuel zone. They do. They're going to drive to the right-hand side, try and get a shot off on goal, and it's deflected off of the pad of Giddings right onto the stick of Columbus, but Columbus not able to get it put into the net. Fuel get it out of the zone and get it into center ice as the Flames are in the middle of a line change right now. Charlie Farb takes that puck. He's going to take it over to the left side, goes in, shovels it backwards. Not able to get a stick, get a shot, a good angle on that shot on goal, and the Flames are going to come up with it here at center ice. Fuel trying to stop him again. It is Fleming on the edge, Fleming on the side there that is able to pop it back into center ice as Farb again making another drive down the way. He's going to try a cross ice pass, not able to get to it. He's got Burgess and everything ready to go. Fleming takes a shot from the bottom of the blue line. As it comes around the side, it is Owen Seaman that gets the rebound and is able to put it in the back of the net, putting the Fuel on the board here at the end of this second period. So the Fuel now trail only by one. They cut that deficit in half. So great job there by the Fuel. Good teamwork, good persistence. 53 seconds left to go here in that second period, and the Fuel are on the board. Whitesell now in for the face-off. Whitesell kicks it over to this side. The Flames have it, and it is being chased down by Poole. Poole racing to go get it. He spins it around, and it has it up against the boards. Tries to get it cleared from the zone, and it is Henry Kleinke that gets it pushed out of center. Flames are going to send it back into the fuel zone. Poole's going to chase it down. He's going to look to see where he can send it. He's got Whitesell, and he's got Kleinke ready to go. He sends it up the boards over to Kleinke. Kleinke not able to receive that pass as Poole's going to get it back again. Poole has that puck, and he's going to, not able to get enough power behind that one. Tries it one more time. Tries to get it cleared. Greener steps up to give him a hand as that puck comes loose. Pulls Giddings out of the way, out of position. We got 13 seconds left to go here, and here comes Greener down the far side boards. She's looking to try and get a cross-ice pass. Gets it over to tries to get it over to AJ, not able to get to it. Whitesell's going to come up on it. Shot on goal! And it's a great save by the Columbus goalie. So here we are now at the end of the second period, ladies and gentlemen. Our shots on goal are very even at 10 and 11 apiece. We have a score of 2-1 right now, and the Flames are leading currently with the score of 2. The Fuel have 1, which came from a very persistent play there at the end with less than a minute left to go here in that second period. So, we'll take a minute here for some station identification. You are listening to and watching to the Katie Pool Network, sponsored by Red Bull, the energy drink of my choice and what is much needed to get through these games. Red Bull, it gives Katie wings. Thank you everyone again for joining us today. If you've not watched both of the games that have been played by this team today, you really need to. This has been some great hockey we've been watching from both teams today. So it's really these are the fun games to watch. They really are, because both teams are really just working really hard. And the Fuel are trying some new things today, and they're really getting into their groove. So Giddings is making his way back to the net. We're going to see who we've got coming in for this face-off. And it looks like we've got Beaupre in for the face-off with Hublar and Detamore, left-right, Falcione and McNary in on that defensive pair. Like I said, coach has changed some things up through the second game, and it's been throwing me off, so I apologize. Beaupre wins that face-off, gets his own rebound on it, and the Fuel are going to come back and get it on this side. Falcione looking for a place to pass. He sends it up against the boards over to Hublar. Hublar is able to keep it in on this side. He's skating it down the near side boards. Flings it towards the front of the net, and Columbus is going to take that back. Falcione and McNary chasing this Flames down along the side as they come to the right-hand side. Great play by Falcione to knock him out of his way, and Falcione is going to look to drive it down the ice. Falcione's looking to go. Falcione gets it over into the Flame zone, and he loses possession of the puck in the near side corner, but he's got a little help from his friends there. Hubler there to back him up as that puck is pinned up against the boards. It's going to come loose around the back side of the net. Comes around the far side corner. It's stuck up against this side. McNary loses sight of the puck, and it pops up high into the air, but he's able to lob it back into play. Flames again tries to keep getting it pulled out, and it is Burgess that sends it back in over to the side. Shot on goal by the Fuel, and no one over there on that side as they got caught in another line change. Farb on the ice now, chasing it down. Fleming steps up to try and get it out of the way. He is caught up with Burgess. Burgess now going to drive down the ice. Cross ice pass over to Farb. Farb goes in on the far right side, gets tripped up, no call from the refs, and the Flames are going to come around this side here and wrap it around. Again, it is Seaman now on the ice who tries to get that stopped, and he does. He gets it. He's fighting for it along that corner. Finn Smith and Fleming now in on that defense. Fleming takes a shot from the top of the blue line, and it's deflected by the goalie. It's being chased down by Burgess in the near side corner. He tries to get a centering pass over to Farb. Doesn't make it through traffic. Flames are going to come up with that puck, but the Fuel are not going to give up that quickly. As that puck comes out loose here in the center ice, it is Fleming that stops that drive, and Flames try and get something, tries to get a shot off, not able to, and Seaman's going to send it out here to center ice. Flames are going to get to it. They send it towards the front of the net, towards Giddings. Not able to get to it. Great play by Finn Smith to knock that one out of the way. He lobs it up in the air over to Farb, and it bounces over to center ice, and Owen Seaman's going to try and chase it down. Flames now have an open lane here on the side with Finn Smith and Whitesell, but they are going to be offsides. So that is to the advantage of the Fuel on that one, because they had a wide open lane for that kid to skate right down. So Greener and Poole now in on the defensive pair. It is Beaupre with Kleinke and Detamore. Comes over along this side. I'm sorry, AJ Smith comes along the far side. The Fuel are chasing it down. Kleinke is in the far side corner. He's got Beaupre backing him up. Beaupre has the puck, trying to get it out from the back side of the net. He's caught up there. Kleinke's trying to give him a hand. Greener here at the bottom of the blue line. She steps up to stop that puck. She centers it, sends it to center, and the Flames are going to come up with it. Poole on defense, looking to get it passed out and around as that puck goes high and in the air, and Greener and Poole are able to chase it down. Greener sends it along the far side boards, gets it over to Whitesell. Whitesell now has it, hits it, uses the boards as a rebound on it, tries to get it set across the ice. Kleinke tries to get to it, but not able to do so, and it's going to draw the Fuel off sides with 8 minutes, 54 seconds left to go in this game. Fuel are still trailing with a score of 2-1. Beaupre in again for the faceoff. Hublar and Detamore left and right with Falcione and McNary in now on the defense. Flames are going to pass it around the way there to try and get to it. Falcione steps up and sends it down the boards to Ty Hublar. Hublar's fighting for it along the edge. Beaupre tries to give him a hand, and it comes over here to the near side corner where Falcione's going to cycle it around. He's looking to send it back. He doubles back around, hits it up against the boards where it's going to get cleared from the zone, which means Columbus has got to do what they can to get back on sides, and they do. Falcione's going to get that puck. He's going to look to see where he sends it. Sends it along the far side corner, gets it over to Detamore. Detamore tries to use the boards to deflect that puck out of play. Detamore does everything he can to get that out of there, but it is just McNary. Now it's just Falcione on that defense and was able to knock that puck out of play. Falcione tries to get it cleared. It doesn't make it through traffic, but here come Columbus. They're going to try and get it shot around. Shot on goal deflected by Giddings as it comes around the far side. Falcione fighting for it in the far side corner. Sends it around the near side boards here to Ty Hublar. Hublar trying to chase up to get it. He tries to get it out of there. Burgess tries to get it out of there. And that puck is just stuck up against the side here with the Flames player. Beaupre intercepts that puck, and the Fuel have got to get it out of there. They send it over to the side, over to McNary. McNary chasing it down at this point in time, gets it out of their zone finally, and Charlie gets it skated into the Flame zone. He goes in, looks to drive into the net, shot on goal! It does not go in! Oh my gosh, that literally bounced right off the corner. If there was a shot that was any closer than that, I don't even know what to say on it. But Seaman now pops it back into the... Yeah, I can't even explain to that how close that shot was to going in. So anyway, our luck, there was probably like one little piece of ice that was the one thing that prevented it from crossing that blue line. So they're fighting for it on the near side corner. It is a big scrum coming up here, and the Flames are going to come up with it. Finn Smith now picks it up. He is driving down the way, gets it past center ice, looking to where he can go with it, loses possession of the puck, and it is picked back up by Owen Seaman. Seaman's got it. He's going to drive it across the blue line. He uses the boards to get his own rebound, tries to center it up, and it gets taken away by the Flames. Flames are going around the far side edge. It's Falcione and Finn Smith now on defense as Finn Smith, well done by Falcione and Seaman to stop that drive. They completely stepped up there and said, nope, you're not going anywhere. Shot on goal by Falcione does not make it into the net. It gets deflected high into the air, and the Flames have it along the far side boards. They cross center ice. They're getting ready to go into the Fuel zone. Kleinke knocks it back out of play, and the Flames are trying to get it back on sides as Finn Smith is going to chase it down here on the near side corner. Finn Smith looking to see where he's can send it now. He's got Kleinke and Burgess. He's got Flames coming up right behind him. Flames have it again. They try and get a shot off, but Whitesell steps up to take that puck away and at least get it cleared from the zone. Whitesell's going to take it away. He goes across the ice into the Flames zone, trying to keep possession of that puck. Takes a shot on goal, and it is just deflected. Kleinke's chasing after it now on the side, trying to get it out of play. Whitesell steps up again. Poole in on defense at the bottom of the blue line along with Greener. Greener and Poole now trying to stop him. Poole able to get that deflected with a little help from his friend. Greener passes it through the legs of his own player, their player, and they come around the edge. Poole tries to get it stopped. Greener gives her a hand, or gives him a hand as the Columbus Flames pop it back over. Cross ice to the top of that blue line. They're looking to see where they're going with it. Not able to get it through traffic as they send it across on the boards. AJ Smith now trying to fight for it to get it out of the zone, and he does. 4 minutes, 45 seconds left to go here in this game. The Fuel are still trailing by 1 at this point. Fuel get back on sides as that puck is taken in by Kaleb Whitesell. Whitesell and AJ Smith. AJ Smith backhand pass over to Whitesell, but not able to keep it in play. Here comes Poole. Poole has it, pass from Falcione. Poole passes it over to Hublar, and the Flames, it draws them off sides. 4 minutes, 25 seconds left to go here in this game. Fuel still trail by 1. Beaupre now in for the faceoff. He loses that faceoff as the Flames skate right through him. McNary hits it around over to the far side boards where Detamore's trying to get to it. Flames take a shot on goal, and it's a great save by Dalton Giddings. Detamore, Falcione, McNary, and Hublar now in on that one. Beaupre wins that faceoff, gets it over to this side to Falcione. Falcione drop passes it back over to Hublar. Hublar passes cross ice all the way over to the side where it's going to get picked up by the Flames. Flames trying to get to it, but Beaupre is not letting them go that easy. Fuel trying to get it back over, but they are offsides. 3 minutes, 53 seconds left to go in the game. The Fuel are trailing by 1. Farb now in for the faceoff. Burgess and Seaman left-right with Finn and Fleming in. Flynn and Falcione in on this defensive pair. Fuel have it along the far side. Fling it towards the front of the net. Again, Fuel try and get to it. Finn Smith up on it. Oh, he overskates the puck, and it comes back out, so the Fuel have got to reset. They pass cross ice pass over to the Fuel, and the Flames are going to pick it up, but the Flames are offsides. Tree left in the turd, and we are tied, or we are not tied. We are at 2-1. I'm so excited. Look at that. Tree, turdy, tree in the turd. I know, it even stopped for me. I'm so excited. And we get a timeout. So we can just sit here and like bask in the glory that is that time right now with tree, turdy, tree in the turd. It's been a very long weekend of hockey, guys. Sorry. I appreciate you hanging in there with me. Okay, so here's the deal. It is tree, turdy, tree left in the turd. We are down 1 goal. The Flames have 2. The Fuel have 1. It is an almost even shot on goal with 13 and 14 shots on goal apiece by each of these teams. This is a very evenly matched team. These are very evenly matched teams. Both teams have been playing extremely well and extremely clean. So that is something that is good to see. So, all right, we're getting ready to go here now with a face-off coming down here just to the just down to the right of center. Nope, sorry. Up and to the right of center is going to be Farb taking that face-off. It is Owen Seaman down below. Up top, Quint Burgess. We've got Finn Smith and Falcione in on defense as the Fuel are fighting to get to that. The Flames are going to come up with that puck. They're going to try and fling it towards the net. And it is a great defensive play by Fleming to get that kicked out of the way and over to the side. Burgess fighting for it over in the corner. He's going to dump it into the Flame zone, and the Flames are going to try and get it kicked out. They do. Here comes that puck. It's going to come down. Is it going to make it? It is. So we're going to have icing on the Flames. So everybody say it with me. It's going to come all the way back. All right, Whitesell now in on that faceoff. AJ Smith and Kleinke left, right. Poole and Greener now in on that defensive pairing. Here we go. All right, Whitesell gets that face-off, tries to get it back over to Greener. Greener now has possession of it. She flings it towards the net. That pops up high. Kleinke backhand shots, but it gets deflected by the Flames. It is Whitesell again up against the boards. They're trying to get it something wrapped around to the side. Greener up at the top of the blue line tries to get it stopped. That puck is going to come down. It is not going to get to it, so Poole is going to go ahead and retrieve it from Dalton Giddings. Poole looking to see where he can send it. He hits it up against the boards over to Henry Kleinke. Kleinke not able to keep in touch of it, but Poole is able to get it cleared from the zone and get it into the way. Whitesell chasing him down along with Kleinke. That puck comes loose again on the side. Poole's going to chase it down. Poole looking to see where he can send it. Tries to get it flushed out of the edge there. He gets pinned up against the board as it gets turned over to the Flames. Whitesell steps up and gives him a hand and is going to take it, plays it around the backside of the net, looking to see where he can carry it. He's going down the ice. He passes it up over to Beaupre. Beaupre gets it across the zone, passes it over to Hublar. Hublar goes in for the shot, tries to get a shot in. Beaupre trying to get to it. Are they going to call it? Are you kidding me? Oh, no goal. Oh my gosh. Beaupre really thought he had that one, and I think he probably did as well. So Beaupre in for the face-off with Farb and Hublar in on this. Falcione and McNary in on defense. Nope, Seaman's in now. I don't know who's in at this point. Seaman tries to get to that shot on goal. Yeah, because we've got 6 players because we have an empty net down here on this side. So the Fuel have got to keep it in their zone here until they get a score. As the Fuel are trying to chase it down to the way. Flames are trying to get it cleared. It is the Flames. Seaman's trying to get it lobbed towards center. It is the Fuel. It was Beaupre tries to send it again towards the front of the net. It gets deflected on the side. It is Falcione, keeps it in play, flings it towards the front of the net. The Flames are going to try and get to it, and they do. It all depends on who can get to this puck first. It is going to be Falcione that's going to get to it. Farb is going to pick it up. Farb deflects it off the backside of the way. They just need to get it cleared from the zone here. Falcione takes the hard fall as one of the Columbus players goes down. Here goes Beaupre along the side. Beaupre's going to try and get it into the zone. It gets high up into the air. We got less than a minute left to go here in this game. Here comes the Fuel. It is, Fleming tries to stop that pass, and McNary's going to skate it around the edge over to Ty Hublar. Hublar's got it. He's going to dump it in. He's got it on the left-hand side. He goes in to try and take a shot on that one. It is stuck along the side there. It is icing on Columbus with 30 seconds left to go in this game. Yikes. Holy cats. Okay, Whitesell is going to be in to get that face-off. Falcione. AJ Smith. Falcione shoots! And it's a great save. Huh?
Smith and Fleming.
I'm sorry, it was Smith and Fleming. It was Fleming that took that shot. My apologies. I'm so sorry. It was Fleming. Oh, now Fleming's going out, and now Falcione's coming in. There we go. See, they knew I needed to be in there. They knew he needed to be in there. 26 seconds left to go in this game. Fuel. Whitesell gets that face off. Tries to get it over to this side to Fuel. It is AJ Smith tries to get to it. That puck is loose over on the edge. Comes along the near side board. 15 seconds left to go as it comes along the edge. Falcione has it. Tries to send it towards center. And it is Finn Smith that goes up with it. Come on, Finn. Oh, Fuel have it. 4 seconds left to go. Take a shot on goal. Come on, guys. Oh. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the end of this game. Thank you so much for joining us here today. The Fuel fall in the second game 2-1 with a very, very hard-fought match against this team. Thank you so much for joining us. Come see us again next weekend as we are traveling to South Bend for a tournament. You'll find us lots of games there and see us on the ice. Thank you again for joining us here today. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast despite the outcome. And as always, go Fuel.